If you've been following the community create a card event in FragPunk, it is finally over, and I'm not particularly happy about the results. Hey guys, Nightfall here, and for the last 2 months or so, FragPunk has been hosting a create your own card event where players could just submit their own ideas for new shard cards they wanted to be added to the game. And even though my submissions never made it to the voting stage, there were some really cool ideas for cards, and some of my favorite card submissions, like Prop Hunt, unfortunately didn't make it. But there are still some pretty cool and fun cards that did make it, and I think they're very balanced and could work very well in both ranked and unranked. Well, except maybe one. So without further yapping, let me show you the top 5 cards that the community voted on that will be coming in Chapter 2 of Season 2 in FragPunk. Coming in at number 5, we have Speedrun. This was the card I just mentioned that it may not be suitable for ranked, but this card would basically just be a race to the finish, or in this case, a race to the start, because it's going to be the enemy's spawn. It sounds like a good idea and could be tons of fun. Corona is going to be a clear advantage here, but there's so many different ways that this could play out. Taking out the enemy Corona might be key to winning, and you could send one person at a time, kind of like a Red Rover situation, or maybe just have your whole team rush at once down mid or through A or B, and then you do that, you leave your spawn undefended, and maybe they just walk up and take it. It's just going to be super interesting to see how these rounds get played out and what the strategies look like. Coming in at 4th place, we have Wrath of Gods, and this card shoots lightning, dealing 100 damage to anyone standing on an elevated surface for too long. Now, I don't know what too long is, but I'm hoping this includes Nitro's walls. But I would have liked this card a lot more had it done the same thing, but instead do it to players who are just ADS for too long. That would stop those annoying hollow points and snipers from just holding angles for half the round like a bunch of losers. Coming in at number 3, we have Wildcard Upload, and this card activates a random shard card for both teams each minute. It's unclear if they'll remain active for the whole round, or if the next card just replaces the card it activated before it, but it seems like we should get a max of 2 cards per round if this is in play, considering that rounds are about 2 minutes long. Another question I have when it comes to this card is it going to be different cards for both teams, or do both teams get the same card? Going to need to do some more testing with this one. But coming in at number 2, we have what I thought was going to be the runaway favorite, Heads and Toes. This card just swaps the headshot multiplier from the head to the feet. Just a wacky idea, but also makes head glitching a little safer and could win you a round. And then finally, coming in as your number 1 card with almost 30,000 votes, Shadowcat. This card gives you a cat companion that will jump at nearby enemies and flash them. And I mean like flashbang them, not like flash its underparts. So let's go through the list of all the stuff that we have. We have dogs, hogs, chompers, bats, and now cats. This might be getting a little out of hand with the little pets that follow us around. Now, there were some other really cool card ideas that got submitted, and you can go check the website if you want to see those. But overall, I'm just really upset that Prop Hunt didn't make it in, but maybe we can get that as a game mode in the future. But Season 2 of FragPunk will launch with a new Lancer, new map, tons of free rewards, and so much more on June 26th. However, these cards won't be added into the game until Chapter 2 of that season, which would be about a month and a half, so somewhere around August. But with the start of Season 2, Chapter 1, we will have new shard cards being added all throughout the first chapter, so I'm super excited to see what they came up with this time. But I want to know, are you happy with the community voted cards? Was there a card you were hoping would make it? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.